Yeah, so Magi, just like a half hour ago, he lost the first game against Mega Xmas, and then won the next two super convincing. So I think you could call him warmed up in the Falco matchup.
Oh, for sure. And obviously, a couple weeks ago, we all know about the upset that Magi pulled at Genesis over Mango in the Falco Ditto. And I was super impressed by that set, not just because obviously Magi beat, you know, one of the top 6 players in the game, but it was mainly the fashion in which Magi did it, because Magi at the end of game 2 kind of gave it up. Mango was able to do like a 0 death combo on that last stock of game 2, and then immediately 0 to death the first stock of game 3. And against a player like Mango, what an amazing opposite tech right there, by the way. But if that type of thing happens, you're usually dead in the water. That veteran player is just, you know, ready to pounce on that situation when they have the momentum. They get that first stock in game 3. It's usually over, but Magi was able to withstand that, and then even being down on the last stock was able to make the comeback. So Magi obviously looking very impressive.
Yeah, and like the gameplay's super good, and you know, any player in the top 100 is going to be a strong player. But for Magi in that set against Mango, it was really like mental tenacity. Like he never, Magi never let go of the gas, and that's something you like super rarely see, especially when you like get deflated in a game like that.
Yeah, especially from a player like Magi, who obviously is not, you know, super familiar with like major tournaments, especially not on stage. That set was on stage. It was one of the biggest tourneys of the year, one of the most important tourneys that we have, Genesis. He was able to pull it together and beat Mango. That's super impressive, for sure. And Magi right now with a slight lead, really good crouch cancel down smash of all things there.
Actually, I think it's Magi with a slight deficit. He's now down a stock.
Is he?
Yes,
okay.
Yes. Magi is
well,
almost
Magi port 2, right?
Oh, really?
I was seeing under
you're right.
Under the camera.
Yes.
So, yeah, Magi.
I did the dyslexia equivalent of
looking very solid. But yeah, the forward smash on the plat, that'll probably be it. There it is. Magi taking game 1, 2 stocks. And we'll see what kind of adjustments Nerd can try to make here.
Yeah, but it seemed like kind of solid gameplay from Nerd. It just didn't match the pace of Magi overall, right?
Yeah.
I think you can see, you can see.
You can literally
platform movement is so.
You can see it in the 2 players' gameplay where Nerd seems to be able to get it going once he gets an opening.
Yeah.
But just in the neutral, it feels like Magi's a little bit just a step ahead of Nerd.
It's really these like little bits of quirky, tricky movement built up over time. You know, a quick platform waveland from Magi or a circle jump, and you see all these types of things from Magi pretty regularly. And they just add up because you get these little hits, you get a big opening, and before you know it, you're up like a whole stock.
Right. Okay. Magi trying to finish off this stock of Nerds. Ooh, interesting.
See, it's slick. Wow, I like that up air.
Yeah, and converts it into a shine. Not able to get much off it, but he's still living for now. Ooh. Great lasers from Magi. What an edge guard. Okay. Get up attack on the platform. Gets Nerd out of that situation.
Wow, really nice center stage control. You can see like the auto cancel back air is a little dash back, trying to get a bait a move out.
Right. Oh,
that's a down air.
Yep. That'll be the stock. Great stuff from Magi. And yeah, that's kind of the Falco Ditto classic. If you get that that down air into the ground at passive percent, where they'll kind of just stick to the ground. They usually miss that tech anyway, so you can kind of input the up tilt just in case.
And it's so fast, right? Like,
yeah.
What's gonna happen?
Exactly. Worst case, you miss the up tilt.
Yeah.
That's not a big deal.
Yeah, we're about to save the frames in Melee, but that's not many. That's fine.
All right, Nerd finishes up that stock.
Keeping it pretty close.
Yeah. Oh, great laser reset.
Yeah, I saw that earlier in the set versus Mega Xmas. The laser reset from the side platform to the ground seems to be a staple. And, I don't really see other people do it that consistently as Magi has.
Yeah.
I mean, when I say consistently, I mean 2 out of 2 times. But most people don't do it at all. So.
Right. Okay. Oh, wow, the double down air. You rarely see that. Just great knowledge of the matchup right there from Magi.
They're racking up all the damage. Nerd just kind of fighting to get back to center stage and have a chance. Goes for the down air. I expected a smash attack, and you know, Magi did get that DI.
Oh my goodness. Magi's got these multi-shines on deck, but that might be the stock. Oh, Nerd not able to get on the edge or edge guard that properly, so Magi's going to be living a little bit longer.
Yeah, that's something you're going to see a lot in these Falco Dittos throughout.
Okay.
Okay, down to the last stock.
That's not safe.
Throughout all. Shoutouts to La Luna. The edge guard, the lasers to like take someone down from either the Phantasm or the Firefox. Falcos are barely going to be recovering from above the stage when, you know, the players are this good.
Right, right.
And then it's not a 50-50 anymore. They're done.
Yeah, yeah.
Depending on how close they are.
Yeah. And Nerd is not opting to try any other stages. Nerd is sticking to his guns.
Oh, that laser was interesting. Hits all the way up on the platform.
Oh,
a nair.
Oh, I wonder if that meant to be a down air. Very possible, but didn't cost Magi too much, honestly.
No.
Yeah.
This thing happens when you tense up, and maybe you notice like you get down airs more often than back airs or forward airs in tournament. You tense up, and it's really hard to down air when your wrists are like are tense. And I mean, sometimes you just don't get the down air.
Yeah, I think especially too when like the more like obvious the move is, the harder it sometimes gets. It's like
you're like gearing up, like a little kid playing soccer.
Exactly, you're like too ready for it, and you just accidentally get a little too excited, hit it kind of in a diagonal direction. All of a sudden, you get a different attack. So.
And what's a really interesting way to combat that, and a technique, I don't think it's on purpose, but you've seen D1 play Melee before, right?
Oh, yeah.
You know how he doesn't do it with his hands, his whole body gets into the downer, and I think it takes some of the tension away from his hand, which is an interesting way to combat that.
Yeah.
Laser to laser, really awkward situation, and there's no other matchup that a Falco has to deal with that.
Right, right.
And a lot of the times you'll see, like, the instinct is to shoot a laser and also take a laser, and then they both shield, and they're both kind of waiting there.
Yeah, yeah.
And that's a good way to tie, but if you can learn to move out of laser, like, you know, dash after laser, jump after laser, you'll get a big advantage.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah, and very underrated thing against Falco is to just take the laser on purpose and then just keep moving forward. You don't necessarily have to avoid it or shield it, which a lot of people assume like you always have to do that. Sometimes you can just take the laser and then still not be in the worst position.
It's like 2%, and if you're going to get a combo, come on.
Yeah.
That's a good trade.
Definitely worth. Ooh, the up smash.
Wow.
Oh my goodness.
Lots of up airs. Tries it down there to keep it going.
Yeah, it looked like a shield drop down there. Really good stuff from Magi, but not quite able to keep it going. That being said, putting on a clinic right now with these lasers.
Okay, strong back air. Knocking Nerd way off the stage. I don't think he has a chance.
And there it is, yep. Rough right there for Nerd. He's got one more potential stock in this set. See if he can try to force another game.
He gets the knockdown, just a get-up attack. That's got to feel bad, because you feel like you really need to convert there.
Yeah. Okay.
Speaking of convert.
Oh.
Forward air.
Oh. Amazing laser. Magi just so in control with the lasers the whole set.